ready, Natalia?
Yes.
Let's go. Hi, Natalia. It's a big honor to me to have this interview with you.
Oh, thank you so much.
We are about days to watch the NXT, the big event, the NXT Takeover 30. And you were part of that history of NXT Takeover. So what do you want to say about it?
Well, the fact that we've gotten to 30 takeovers from NXT is huge. And it's really exciting because, yes, I was a part of the very first ever takeover with my husband, Tyson Kidd. And that was, I remember that very first takeover was so special to us. And for WWE to be able to maintain that momentum 30 takeovers later, where each takeover is even more exciting than the last. And you see all these up and coming superstars getting a chance to really show what they can do through the good, through the bad, through everything in between. It's an exciting event. And 30 is a big number. It's a milestone. And I think in true WWE fashion, WWE is going to blow it up, make it big, and it's going to be one of their best takeovers ever. So I know they have some big surprises.
I remember your match against Charlotte Flair on NXT Women's Championship. It was in 2014. So now after 6 years, what do you want to say about it?
That match was so special to me because it was a chance for me to show that not only can I be an incredible leader and a really good general in the ring, but I can also do what I haven't always been able to do on the main roster. Because on the main roster, on Raw and on SmackDown back in 2014, the girls weren't getting the time that the girls at NXT are getting, or that they were getting. We were getting much shorter matches. It was in 2014, it was before the Women's Evolution. So the Women's Evolution was in 2015. 2014, we were still struggling to get matches longer than 3 minutes. So to get that kind of time with Charlotte and to be able to tell that story and to have the blessing of Triple H and the WWE Universe and our NXT fans, it was just so special. And to me, it's one of my favorite matches because I think at that point in Charlotte's career, she didn't know, she didn't realize or understand the potential that she had inside of her. And sometimes you need someone else to help you see and understand that potential. And I feel like I was lucky enough to be able to do that for her.
In Saudi Arabia, you and Lacey event, you made the dream true. Actually, I was there. What do you want to say about this match? Because it was the first women's match in Saudi Arabia. It
was such a special, sorry, there's a helicopter. That match with Lacey Evans was one of the most special matches of my career for so many reasons. I feel like Lacey is very similar to Charlotte in the sense that she needed somebody to help guide her and show her, hey, you've got all this potential. Let me help you with it. But I also feel like being able to compete in Saudi Arabia, it was like Lacey and I were opening up a door that had never been opened. And for me, I knew from the very first moment that WWE had a partnership with Saudi Arabia. I knew that I wanted to be the first woman to go there. I said it from the very beginning. I said, I want to do this as a woman in WWE. And I knew how impactful and monumental it would be. And just seeing the incredible response from men and women and children and WWE fans around the world, it only reinforced that WWE is just, we are so ahead of our time. We want to do things that are constantly pushing our brand forward so that we continue to move forward. Even with, you look at our women competing in Saudi Arabia, the next time I go to Saudi Arabia, I want to be a part of the first ever women's tag team championship match there. I want the women to have a ladder match in Saudi Arabia. I want the women to main event the show in Saudi Arabia. So we keep going and pushing forward, but during a pandemic, obviously the world is going through so much right now. It's the same feeling of moving forward that we're doing right now, as far as we're working around it. We're working with what we have. We're working through a difficult time, and we're showing the world that we all need to put a smile on our faces. We all need entertainment. We all need a release. and being able to compete in the good, the bad, the ugly, in any situation in the world, like, again, competing in a worldwide pandemic where we don't have our WWE audience. It's just, it's really awesome that WWE has continued just to move forward with everything that they do.
Let's talk about the fans there. I was there. I was commenting on this match in the ringside. The feeling was different about this match. The passion, the people there, the fans. And actually, you saw them after the match when you were with them, taking pictures, hugs. Everyone was happy and they love it. What do you want to say to all the women in Saudi Arabia?
It still I still have to process what happened because it was so special. It was one of those special nights of my life that I can't ever, it'll be in my head forever how special that was, to be able to hug the women front row and to be able to feel their excitement and to feel their energy. It was just such a special feeling of knowing that we did it, that we're all in this together and that we're all in this journey together. And there was a sense of happiness. There was a sense of fulfillment. There was a sense of again, WWE moving things forward, moving, the fact that women get to compete in Saudi Arabia now. It's just this awesome positive step, and we are all in on the journey together. So the women, especially the ones that I hugged front row, I still cherish those moments. I cherish those pictures. I cherish those memories because I know what it meant to them and I know what it means to me.
The last question I want to ask you about Ronda Rousey. You trained her wrestling. You've been with her. So what you can say about this experience, especially that she had only 1 year in WWE, but she main evented WrestleMania with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. What do you want to say about that?
I think Ronda, it's hard for me not to speak highly of Ronda because I think that she picked up pro wrestling very, very fast. And she worked hard. She was not arrogant. I never found her once to be arrogant. I never found her to be she had all the answers, because she came from a background where she's a huge pioneer, if not the most important female pioneer in women's mixed martial arts. So for her to come to WWE and be like, I don't know anything, teach me, show me, guide me. I never felt like she wanted special treatment. But at the same time, I think, Ronda was willing to put in the work. She wanted to work hard. She wanted to do a great job. She wanted to, she wanted to grow. She wanted to evolve. And she also, I just found her to be very trusting of me. And I take that as a huge compliment because she had so many people trying to help her. Everybody was coming at her with help and advice and feedback. And, we just had this special bond where she trusted me and she trusted what I said, and she listened to me and she let me guide her and lead her and let me be me. And she treated me with so much respect. So I think Ronda did awesome. I think she did great work in WWE. I feel like she will be back in WWE. I don't know when, because I know she wants to have a family. But you never know. Never, ever say never about any of it.
I'm so glad and proud of you, Natalia. You are a true leader in WWE. Thank you so much to give me this time with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.